Everybody, Rob Retzel here, recovering attorney and leader of the solutions team at AA Premier Properties. I'm a real estate broker and investor, and I also do some consulting. We're here in Winchester, Massachusetts, which is in Middlesex County, Massachusetts, which is just north of Boston. And we actually are breaking out of the deep freeze for the first time this year. We hit 70 degrees last week. And, it's been beautiful the last couple of days. Hopefully the warm weather really moves in and we don't have to deal with any more snow. Middle of March, you would hope we wouldn't have to. Anyway, when it starts hitting this time of year, I'm constantly being asked, what can I do to get my home sold fast? So I thought I'd put together a little video, some tips that people can do, easy tips, nothing crazy, to get their home sold fast and hopefully for top dollar. I think one of the most important things is curb appeal, and I think everyone's heard the term curb appeal. Now, I'm not talking about having that wow factor, the beautifully manicured lawn, everything in bloom, because it's not really a reality for a lot of people, especially in the middle of March. But what I can say is that you want to get rid of anything that's going to turn buyers off. So make sure you clean up the lawn as much as possible. If you can do some mulch in some of your flower beds, that would be great. If the hedges are unsightly, try to trim them up, that kind of thing. It's just a good idea that buyers are, the first thing they're seeing isn't something that's just terrible and is gonna kind of taint their view of your entire house. The second thing, and again, this is another simple tip, just declutter everything. You're going to be selling your house and moving anyway, presumably. So if you're going to be doing that, start going through the stuff as early as possible. Start putting as much stuff away as you can. You want to get those countertops cleared. You want to get rid of any personal pictures that are sitting around your house. And the reason for that is you want buyers to be able to come in and picture themselves in that space. So that's another one that's very easy to do. Third tip, do any repairs that you know are going to show up on an inspection report before you even have the inspection. Because guess what? An inspector is going to find it most likely. And a buyer is then going to use that to try to either drive down the price or they're going to ask for you to fix it anyway. So you might as well just be proactive, get out there, have the repairs done, and any way that you can decrease the amount of items on an inspection report is going to help you. Tip number 4, and one of the most important, or it's probably the top 2, make sure you hire a real estate broker who can price your house right. There are 2 prices for houses: the price where it's going to sell and the price where it's going to sit. And you do not want your house to sit for very long. Studies show that houses that sell within the first 2 weeks sell for the greatest percentage of asking price. In a lot of cases, especially in Middlesex County, and many people can back me up here, we're getting multiple offers. But it's really only when that house is priced correctly. You do not want to be pricing it too high or too low. You'll probably get a lot of offers, but you want to hit that sweet spot where it's selling within a month. And to that end, and kind of a follow-on point, you need a broker who's not going to come in and just tell you what they think you want to hear, which is the highest price that they can possibly justify. Because in the end, that's probably going to cause the house to sit. And even in this market, believe me, if the house is overpriced, it's still sitting for long periods of time, and that's just not what you want. And so the last tip is you really want a real estate professional who knows how to market a property. And when I say market, I don't mean just put a sign in the front yard, put it up on the MLS, and then pray. What you need to be doing is actively marketing and hiring someone who's going to do that for you. And what I mean by actively marketing, I mean sending out postcards that say, hey, this is the new house that's just listed on 123 Main Street, getting it up on, probably over 100 websites that are free. You can get it up everywhere, Craigslist, Zillow, they're truly all those, Redfin, all those sites. And also just making phone calls, calling up brokers who have sold houses in the area, that kind of thing. You really want somebody who's going to come to you and present you with a holistic plan of, 30 things they're going to do to get your house marketed and sold. Well, I hope those tips were helpful. And as always, if you want a free consultation, give me a call at 781-729-2425. I always answer my own phone, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible, hopefully within 5 minutes. Talk to you all later. Bye.